from looking at how the Biden administration has been running in the past 3.5 years, it's clear that they knew that unless they try and put something around Trump's neck and hang him politically, that in all likelihood he would come back in 2024. So all efforts have been made to try and censor him, also make sure that social media doesn't put out his views and his tweets, and every other method possible. In this, it wasn't just Facebook, but also YouTube and perhaps even Instagram, whose arms were twisted by the members of the United States government. I'm not saying that it's the entire government. There were some people whose job was to try and effectively squelch out voices that were either neutral or were deemed to be right. So here is a quick look at how Facebook did a few things. Very, very dubious. White House demanded Facebook censor Vax meme Tucker Carlson post docs. So here what is happening is the White House, which is Biden's administration, some people from there were asking Facebook to essentially downplay Tucker Carlson, who has been a right-wing personality who has done enormously well. When he was in Fox, he was probably this popular, but now he's out on his own, and on Twitter he has become much more popular. In fact, he even interviewed Putin recently, so you probably have seen that one too. So the evidence has emerged now of secret communication between Facebook and the FBI, CIA, and other agencies. This is essentially a backdoor manipulation method that should not have happened in any democracy. Essentially, what I have heard is that there are people from FBI and CIA that are actually sitting in the Facebook headquarters in Menlo Park, and they are actively working with them. Don't suppress this. Now, I can understand that there is a national interest perspective. I can understand if they want to try and look at some of the more rabid comments of people, death to this, death to that. You get the idea, right? So those things they need to want to look at it, and they also want to find out which groups are there. I completely understand it, but all these things must require a process, such as even requiring a magistrate's permission before they start looking into Facebook records. Did this happen? That's the question. As long as they followed the law, I have no problem FBI and CIA getting information from people's Facebook posts. But for that, you need to process the due course of law. Was that done? That's a big question. While the committee is only documenting censorship of political opponents, it has global ramifications, covering topics like COVID-19. Countries like India have no say whatsoever. Here is a communication which is completely redacted, meaning all the blacked out thing, all the sensitive part has been completely taken out, but it has still been put out. This was on July 16, 2021. And you can see here, it says about, do you get someone else on PRESC have bandwidth to quickly refresh the latest enforcement on the disinfo docent. So the White House made a statement about these amounts, and now leadership is interested in what the status is. We would like to show, if at all possible. I know we have some of this info, so in order for descending priority, these are the important info. Is the account active or disabled? Are there any feature blocks on this account? And is the account near, I don't know what near C means. Is the account at Misinfo? These are all abbreviations they come up with on the fly to make it sound like technical. It's not just Facebook. It's also been Google's YouTube, as well as Google, Gmail or search. All these things also are impacted. So is Instagram. Google Docs show they worked on multiple policy fronts with Biden administration secretly. Incidentally, there are many reports from India of arbitrary implementation of censorship by YouTube. I can tell you some of the daily Global Insights episodes were taken out by YouTube without even informing us that these are being taken out. Why? No idea. Again, if you want to know how YouTube has been arm twisted, you can follow this timeline. You need to pinch your fingers to make it bigger, then you will be able to read it. You may want to pause it here and look at that, and then proceed on to the next episode. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.